All right, let's make this super fast because it's 9 minutes to 11 p.m. I want to get to bed so we can start off early with a nice London session. Bit of a new change in angle here as well, just trying something new. But I want to go over the trades that we've taken from last week. Now, with this, we didn't really have much. We only had Monday and Wednesday. The rest was completely missed. I went over this over the last couple of days with most of the trading positions. So, like Friday, we missed an opportunity, and that's the one that really kind of it got to me because I know I want this a lot, but I'm still passing up opportunity when it is actually my allotted and allocated time to trade. So that is again on me, and I have to be better in terms of managing my time, managing my discipline, and actually getting the opportunities that I really so want, that I say I want in the charts. So Monday's trade position, 38 ticks trail stop loss. This is actually a very clean textbook play. And the way we managed the position was absolutely phenomenal. So price action, we understood that you're at a really common level of rejection. We're wanting a continuation to the upside since you've already swept liquidity. You're challenging the highs as you re-break highs. You're looking for risk off areas to set your advantage point, not your advantage point, sorry, your risk off of the table. Therefore, you're not going to lose anything after peaking X amount in ticks before price action starts rejecting, because there's no reason as to why price action needs to reject at a minor level to come down unless you're breaking structure. Therefore, unless price action is willing to come down and strike your 4 hour or higher time frame lows, which in this case it did. So for me, we trailed out at a plus 38 tick stop, and I believe we peaked at like 100 plus ticks on this trade position. But this was a trailed stop loss hit on Monday, and then Wednesday we had a break even trade on this as well, which we wanted the continuation. So price accumulated, grabbed liquidity. You did really kind of want a big grab towards the daily rebreak of the highs. Unfortunately, you didn't get that. Price action came for a double top. You're looking at rebreak of the lows on the higher time frames, and price action again stopped you out before continuing down. But I think I didn't put the outcome on this trade, but it would have come back to a break even. I do remember that on Wednesday's trade position. So look, two trade position opportunities that we had Wednesday and Monday. The Friday one was the biggest one that I would have actually come out in full profits. Come on. You just have to understand the severity of trading. You want to make this work. This is your full-time career, yet you're still not taking it seriously enough to just pass up opportunities because you're not disciplined enough to allocate a set time for you to focus on the charts without any distractions. And that is the goal going forward for next week, right? You cannot make exceptions, or if you do make exceptions, you have to isolate that issue and tell that, let's say if you're on a phone call, tell the other person, this is my work time, I need to work in this X time, so I cannot be distracted with anything else. And the same thing goes for when I come back from whatever I'm doing. So for example, I come back home from the gym and I prep for my lunch and have my routine. I have to make sure that I've allocated enough time and a set, good, quiet environment for me to look and focus, because those like specific times where you come to the charts, that time block there, that is your most important time zone. That is your most important time block to focus, because that puts you in the zone that sets the agenda for the rest of the trading session. And that's the most valuable thing. And that's what we're valuing and prioritizing moving on to tomorrow. So that is a wrap. It's going to keep it super short and super quick. Those were the wrap ups for the Sunday recap. We have the goals and we have the intention set for next week. Let's go ahead and get after it.